Good morning. It is, what's today's date? Today's the 13th of November, Monday. I've got trades out. A couple of days ago, I made some trades on HUT. The last one I made, yeah, I bought 10 at 227. That was like Thursday last week, Wednesday, Thursday. Then I bought 10 of 223. Buying as it goes down, guys. Then I bought 10 more at 218, making 30. Then I set an alert for 213, which is 5 cents under, as it rose up above here one day. Because I needed to get, as you can see, I need 222, right, in order to break even. It barely hit 224. That wasn't high enough for me to pay myself out. At least I could have, but I didn't. So it kept going, right? Kept going through the weekend, and here we are today. The bottom is 202. When this closes up and crosses over, I'm going to buy 10. I'm going to buy 20, right? Let me set this at 20. Yeah, 20, because no, 10. Because I want to make sure if I need to go down again, I can get 10 more. But once this crosses over, as you can see, it crossed over there and went down. When it crosses over here, it went up. So when it crosses over, because it's going to cross over, I'm going to buy 10 more. What I'll also do is add another couple of alerts. Close under 202. We'll create that alert. And 197. It's a nickel. Create alert. Yep. Boom. So now, as you can see, it's starting to trend back up. So once it crosses, and in a consistent cross up, because I got plenty of room, right? I need to go all the way here to break even. So if I buy here or here, I only need to get the 217 or something like that, or 216. Or it broke 202 and it's still going down. So the further it goes down, the more money I make as it goes up, because I already got 30 shares. I'm going to end up with 50 before the day's over. So I'm going to let it sit. I'm going to put it right here again. Create alert. Make it at $2. Create. See if it goes there. But it looks like it's going to. Look how spread out it is, right? Look how spread out it is. The market makers, the guys who control the market, are selling off, driving the price way down. Then they're going to buy up about here and then start driving it back up, make money. Think about it. If I bought at 197 and I need to get to 222 to make money right now, where am I going to need to make money? Somewhere in here, right? Somewhere in here, right? So what if I had 2,000 shares? If I bought 2,000 shares right here, it's going to drive that price up. And when it gets to there, I made, $500. But if it gets all the way up here, I make $2,000. That's how the market works. It's going to crash it. It's going to crash it. I can see it coming. Because the lines are too spread apart. It can't not, unless it does something real weird, but it ain't no volume for it to do anything really weird. But it did touch it. And now it's going on down further. I'll be back, guys. You'll see what I do. Check my strategy. All right, take a look, guys. In like how many minutes? From 45, 3, like 4 minutes. All right, 5 minutes. It's dropped all the way down here, and then it crossed over right there. So what's it doing when it's crossing over? It's going up, right? I'm getting rid of that one. I'm going to buy 10 at 202. Got it. So now my average price went from 222 to 217. Right there. Right? So it's just going to keep making more money as I go up now. Right? So it has to get down to 197 to buy 5 more. So that's where I am. I got 40 right now. It's got to get down here for me to get about 10 more. And I still got $40 to work with. Looking pretty good. Let's see what it does, because it may just get right here and do that all day. But either way, I buy as it goes down. I cost average myself down. So stick around. And as I suspected, as you can see, it's starting to do that kind of slow dick around right in here. And it'll do that for a little bit. This stock never really does anything major during the middle of the day, as you can see. That whole day went by that it sat around right in there. The whole day, right? From the beginning of the day, then it got up here. And, it's not a real heavy moving stock, but I'm in it now. So I'm trying to get out and get paid, right? And I'll stay till I get paid, period. So I'm going to make this a two-part video, because I have to make another video for my work right now as it's starting to climb a little bit. But again, it'll do that for most of the day. But by Thursday, I'll probably get out. So I'm going to make another half of the video once I get some major movement and get up in here somewhere, and or when I get ready to make some more buys. All right? I'll talk to you guys later. Stay tuned for part 2. Good morning. Today is December 1st, 2023. And as you can see up in this corner here, this is HUT. HUT is HUT 8 Mining Corporation. For some reason, I picked this stock over a week ago, maybe a week and a half ago. And it looked like it was going to be going somewhere, right? Because right here it was showing 201. And it looked like it was going to start going up. And, of course, it did what stocks often do. Started trending down, right? Look at it, trending down, just cascading. And as you can see up here, I have 60 shares. So going back, I can't even go back that far, really. I can, but let me see if I can do it like this. Let me do it like this. Instead of 1 day, 1 minute, let's do 20 days, 1 hour. That's what I'll do. 20 days, 1 hour. There we go. Now we're talking. Previously, I bought way back here, 40, 10, and I sold all 50 at 260, right? That was days ago. Then I bought 20 more right here. See what I'm saying? Right here, I bought 20 more. Then I bought 10 more, that's 30. Then I bought 10 more, that's 40. And 20 more, 60. Now, what day is that? That's what day was that?
2 weeks later.
I don't know what day that was, right? It was just a long time ago. But then it started going down. And in order to get out, I needed it to get to 211 just to get out, just to break even. And as you can see, it's been screwing around and hadn't even come close, right, up until that time. But then it started taking a dive again. More days go by, taking a dive. More days go by, taking a dive, 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 go up a little bit, get about 190 something, take a big dive, blah, 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 right? Well, I said for some reason I'm going to hang on to the stock. I look into the news, and what I find out is Hut 8 Mining just just merged with a company, a big giant company. And when I found that out, I said, okay, so what does that mean? Well, what that means is, as of today, people are starting to get that news. And as you can see, starting this morning at 193, right? At 193, right now, it hit 211 as of this morning. And this is where we are right now. So when I back this down to here, 212, I'm breaking even. Right now, I'm only 25 cents down. I've been down as far as $22 on this one trade. But here's how I trade. I trade I try to get in and out of a trade in 10 minutes from the opening bell at 8:30 till 9 maximum. If I don't get out then, I stay in and cost average down until I run out of money. I ran out of money. I got a small account. I just started back trading recently, right? I'm taking a class right now about trading in crypto and stocks that's going to, well, I can't make income claims, but you might want to get involved with me. But because I'm working with a guy directly who's made millions and millions and millions of dollars. He's created 50 millionaires in the crypto space alone. But this is not crypto, this is stocks. So I'm going to probably merge what I know into his training as well. So right now, I only have $1.74 left. This stock is topping out at 211 for some reason. But if it breaks that 211 mark, it'll break the 212, and I'll either get out and make some pennies, right? Or I'll stay in because I've got different markers going all the way up to where it just broke the 212. So I've got markers all the way up to where I want to get out at 222. We'll just see. So I'm going to put this back up here like that. And I'm going to pause and come back if there's something to talk about.
2 hours later.
Well, I had to step away from my computer, and for some reason, none of my alerts triggered. So the alert I had at 2:15, which is right here, I never got. 2:18, which is right here, I never got. 2:20, I never got. So it sold me out at 223, at 222, which is probably where I should have gotten out anyway. It's a good idea because, as you can see, it's going to jerk around now a little bit because there's going to be some resistance here, as you can see. But again, I want to just teach a lesson. I'm gonna get out of here first and let it start over. Okay. I'm going to teach a little lesson, guys. Watch this. When I trade, I don't trade off what I saw in the past. I trade off what I see in front of me. As you can see right here, let's start here. When that two yellow lines crossed over, as you can see, one yellow line is thicker than the other. That means it's crossed over. When it crosses over, you know it's going to go up. So it goes up. It didn't spread very much. It spread a little bit here, and right there I would have bought, thinking it's going to keep spreading up. But then it went down and crossed over, but it stayed thin, which meant it was going to stay in here somewhere. Crossed over again, went up a little bit, crossed over again, stayed down. When it crossed over again, right? Let's say I didn't buy here. Let's say I bought here. When I saw it spreading like this, I knew it was going to keep going until it crosses over again. And if it had crossed over again right there, I probably would have sold at 218, but I would have bought at 212, which means I'd have made 6 cents per every share of stock that I owned. But again, when you go back, I'm going to go all the way back again to 20 days, 1 hour. Right? This is where I got in. It was 225. Then I bought 10 more at 218 the same day. Then I bought the next day 10 more at 202. As you can see, I'm buying stock. I'm not selling. I'm buying stock as it goes down. But remember, this stock, I bought 20 at 225. But by the time I got out, I sold at 222 and made $19.20. Understand, guys, the only reason why I did is because I let it stay. I didn't get scared because I knew the notes. I saw what it was saying about this stock. I bought at 20 of them at 225. I bought 10 more at 218. I bought 10 more at 202. So that's 20, 30, 40. Then I bought 20 more that 2 days later, no, the next day, at $1.99. Way up here. I bought 20 more at $1.99. At that point, I didn't have any money left over to use. Right? So then it's just a matter of waiting it out. It went down to $1.75. I couldn't buy anymore. I wish I would have bought more right there. Right? And watched it go up. Because if I'd have bought more at $1.75, my average price would have been down instead of $2.11. It'd have been more like $2.07, something like that. I could have gotten out when it got to right there, right? But again, I knew the notes. The news was saying there's a merger. Okay, so I let it ride. I couldn't help it. I couldn't buy any more, so I had to let it ride. Or I could have gotten out and took a loss. But instead, I followed the analytics that I've always used, and I got out at 222, which is where it is right now. So when I go back to 1 day, 1 minute, we see I hit 222, the high of 223, and right now it's back at 222 again, right? So it was a good move all the way around, period. So with that, I'm going to get out of here. Today is Friday, no more trading, so I'll start back with a new trade on Monday. Depending on where this stock is, I see this stock going at $3.50. So depending on where it is on Monday morning, I might get back into HUT again and make another few dollars, all right? Or I'll go on the news and see if I can find something that looks like it's about to run again. I never trade a stock over $2. So that's another one of my secrets. All right, guys. Talk to you soon. Have a good weekend. As always, imparting. Peace.